up, y'all? Welcome to another great episode of Cocktails and Conversations. Today, I'm surrounded by entrepreneurs, producers, business owners, just beautiful black men. It's looking good in here today. So I got Dre Butters in the building.
Yeah, sure.
I got ATM Low. Do we see him good on the camera?
Yeah.
Yes, we got ATM Low in the building. And we got Fireman LaFleur.
What up, with that Rico shirt?
All right. Bringing us the good fire.
Definitely gotta get some of that.
Yes.
Show.
So how you been, Dre?
Fantastic. How about you?
I've been good. What about you?
Hey, I'm amazing. I'm blessed.
How about you, Lo?
Great. Just happy to be here. You know?
So tell us a little bit about what you got going on, Dre. What you been working on?
I've been working on a few things. I'm working with Workshop now. Workshop is a label that's formed Shay Pope, the former CEO of Good Music, and Dan Gilbert. Mm-hmm. So it's a few artists over there that I've been working with. I'm actually the captain of the production team, so I've just been working with different artists they have coming up.
Okay.
I'm working on my own project now too. Dropping a few records. I've been in the lab with Peasy.
I see.
We about to go crazy on the joint and just working and creating and like I said earlier, I was we just looking for new talent and creating.
Really?
Yeah.
So is there a difference between an emerging artist and a coming up artist? What's the difference?
I would say emerging is like at the breaking point of bigger than the normal buzz would be. It's like okay, like this guy is maybe in the ears of different record labels and things. And I would say everybody that's doing it right now from their basement in the comfort of their own home from the ground up and coming. That's just my perspective.
Okay, so you're saying if you at home still working, you up and coming, but if you out here hopping on tracks, doing showcases and concerts, you're emerging.
Yeah, most definitely. Yeah.
Okay.
That's just my perspective, but.
All right, so Lo, welcome to the show. I'm so glad to have somebody here that I know personally, and I'm so proud of what you're doing. You are opening up a club in Jackson, Michigan. Tell us a little bit about it.
Well, first off, I'm happy to be here too. I'm happy you finally invited me.
You knew you was coming.
Yeah. But Jackson's a good place. I love it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna even lie to you. It's my second home. Next to here, of course. So I seen a good opportunity, and I knew that Jackson needed it. Some black-owned stuff, so, to bring everybody out, give everybody. Then I want to start doing showcases too, so I'm glad I met these guys,
Yes.
So,
showcase.
Get the title, get all the talent out of Jackson, show it to everybody. There's some talent down there. No, definitely. Yeah.
Showcasing and things like that are big in clubs now. Actually, it's starting to become a big thing in the strip clubs. Have you seen that?
Most definitely.
They are doing a lot of showcases in strip clubs and everything now. You get into music.
Yes, I am.
And you're also starting your business. Tell me how you're balancing both of the two.
You know what? I don't even know how I do it. It's a bad motherfucker because I put my heart and soul into both of them. You know what I'm saying? And because I'm down with the Rico Sherbert with my strain, I'm in it from start to finish. Meaning I'm managing the grows. You know what I'm saying? Making sure everything get done and everything is done properly. Then I'm doing the marketing and promotion, and then I'm out here campaigning, and then after I do all that, I'm going to the studio.
So how do you incorporate, not how do you incorporate, forget me. How are you incorporating? Are you incorporating the music with the
Definitely,
strain?
definitely, because I was looking for somebody to be the voice for my strain, and I just said, fuck it, I can do it myself.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I came with it. I started back rapping, came out of retirement. You know what I'm saying? I'm hoping I can get some of that production from Dre Butters. You know what I'm saying?
That's most definitely.
Got with my nigga Elroy Beach. You know what I'm saying? We started putting it together. He had produced my single Living Different. And we going hard. You know what I'm saying?
Here's a topic that all of us can engage in. All three of you guys are businessmen. How do you feel you can conduct yourself out in the public without... Do you feel like you have to conduct yourself in a certain way, I should say? Out in public or just anywhere, just because of your name or what you're doing, or you don't want to give your business a bad name?
Exactly. That's a good question. I mean, we grown men, so we got to, carry ourselves a certain kind of way anyway. We don't want to be out here like clowns, So
Facts.
any grown man should be able to,
Facts.
it ain't about the business, it's you, as a man, We got to carry ourselves smooth out here in order to bring other business to us.
No, so facts.
Because I don't want to deal with no clown. If I see him with a clown, I don't give a what he can do. I don't want nothing to do with it. You know what I'm saying? Because he's a liability. A liability is a what? A problem.
Exactly.
I hate him. I hate problems.
Exactly. What about you, Dre? Especially with what you doing, you could lose an endorsement deal just by saying the wrong thing on this very podcast.
Yeah, no, facts.
So how do you?
What you trying to say? Did I say something wrong?
No, you did not say anything.
No, I'm messing with you. I'm messing with you.
No, because y'all, I don't know if anybody's into media. Of course, I am.
Facts.
And Ari Fletcher went on her friend's podcast, and she lost her endorsement with Fendi. Because she only simply said that I like my man to choke me up. And Rihanna was offended by that. And like a lot of the ladies in the industry like read her for filth and said she didn't know how to conduct herself off of that one thing.
Wow.
So with you going into Hollywood and being around, those type of people, do you feel like you got to tiptoe around to fit in?
I wouldn't necessarily, from my perspective, I wouldn't necessarily say tiptoe around. First, I believe in being yourself, first of all. But I do believe in, like he said, conducting yourself in a way that, you understand that you're in a business. So whatever you're saying, somebody is paying attention to, and you have to be mindful. You have to be mindful of that and understand that your emotions, even if you, like, say, for instance, we often say, hey, motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you could be too excited, you know what I'm saying? Because I have dealt with situations where, like, I've been rubbed the wrong way, but I always go in and see, where is it me first? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Is it me that I'm looking at that as the wrong way? And then, like, a lot of the times, somebody may just come in and just don't know any better. You know what I mean? So I would say to people that's like doing music or in business or whatever you're doing, just seek help. And then, like, as far as media training, like you said, because it's people watching every move, everything you're doing. So yeah,
I agree.
yeah.
Okay. What about you on that aspect?
I mean, I'm me at all times, but you got to conduct yourself and hold yourself to a standard. You know what I'm saying? I mean, period. Like he said, that's part of being a man. Because before you can be anything, you got to be a man first.
Gotta be.
Or a woman.
Especially when you got a certain platform, So somebody watching, like you said, at all times.
Most definitely.
So do you consider yourself an emerging artist or an up and coming?
I have to say up and coming. I'd have to say up and coming.
Okay.
Because this ain't my first rodeo either. I used to do music way back in the day. I used to go by the name Rico Fonzarelli. I had a single, Southwest Number Streets, Motor City Rockstar, and I was getting a lot of burn in the bars, but I retired to do this. And then, like I said, like, weed and music been related since the beginning of time. So what I did, pretty much the chronic, you know what I'm saying? So what I did, I took two things that feed off each other and I put them together, because you got to use every tool you got to get where you want to go in life.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? And so that's what I'm doing. All my talents.
Okay. All right, good. So, Dre, what are you working on? Like, what is next for you? You have been Grammy nominated. I mean, you got a hit single out, Single and I'm Happy, that you produced. I've been seeing you work with, is it Sino?
Sino.
I've been seeing you and him working. I mean, I know he does a lot of movies, and we want him on the podcast.
Most definitely.
So,
Yeah.
Tell me, like, what else are you working on? I mean, I see you working with a little bit of everybody.
Yeah, well, actually, Sino album is dropping April the 1st.
Oh my God.
I executive produced it. It's really dope. It's really heartfelt. It's something new, and I'm excited for. I love my city, so
Exactly.
I'm excited for Detroit to hear it.
Yeah, me too. I'm proud of Detroit.
Yes.
So that's something that I've been working on, and I'm just working on placements now too, as far as major artists. But I really want to, like, my intention, one of my goals is to break an artist like that nobody knows
That's
in the entire world. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to do, like, my goal is like five. I'm just talking about this year, like just five, just from the scratch, from the ground up. You know, so I just been working on that, and I've been working on me for real, like.
Yeah, you have.
Getting my shit together.
Start with yourself first,
Wonderful
right?
though. You
Start with yourself first.
Yeah,
right?
most definitely.
We gotta build ourselves up, though.
Most definitely.
Nobody knows that Detroit even has this underground scene. Like, I've been working with people like Carla Ray, Crowd Freak, going to all of their events, and I mean, they're packed with so many artists and up and coming artists, and what they're doing is just like wonderful. Like, I love those guys, and nobody knows, like, right now that we got this scene that's like popping right now. Like, Detroit is like almost like Atlanta right now.
Oh yeah, no.
As far as it comes out with music though, like right
up.
now, this is the spotlight. So I feel like that's so wonderful that you want to actually go out and find an artist and break them in, especially at the stature you're in your career right now. For you to even be thinking about other people is amazing. You know, you could just, like, you know, I'm just worried about me right now. You know, I just got Grammy. How does it feel to be Grammy nominated?
It's
Like, how does that feel to be a man from Detroit, Michigan? Grammy nominated. How does that feel?
It was mind blowing to me, like, because I've been manifesting it, but like, we all have our, like, vision and, you know, way we think things are supposed to happen or things are going to happen. And then when I got that notification and that call, I was going through a very, very, very rough time, you know, just mentally, you know what I mean? Because, we got to get into the mental health too. But it was just a tough time for me. And then because I was trying to decide, like, I'm like, man, am I supposed to be doing this with my life, music? You know what I'm saying? It was like the fear, the worry, the anxiety, everything. And then that came, and then it was like confirmation for me, like, hey, no, keep going, brother. Keep going, because you got other people to help. You know what I mean? Because that's the goal, to help other people. That energy that you put into other people that are willing to work just as hard as you work with them is a very I want to say, you get great results from that.
Okay.
You get great results.
Okay.
Yeah.
So tell me this, how is it walking into a studio and working with an artist? How do you do that? Like, you know, is it easy for you to critique them and not hurt their feelings? How do you walk in there and, you know, work with another person, produce another person?
First of all, I respect anybody that's doing it. I don't. If you have the courage to believe in yourself and pay your whatever it is, $50, $60 for studio time, I respect that. I don't care if you the greatest artist in the world or the worst artist in the world. I respect that, because that means that you believe in yourself.
That's right.
So majority of the time, I just go in and get their vibe and try to understand them as much as possible first, and let them get their ideas out. You know what I mean? And then I kind of produce around how they see themselves, pretty much.
Okay. Do you get any discouragement, Lo, coming into this club business? Is there anything that makes you feel like, you know, maybe I can't do this, maybe it's not gonna work out? I mean, it seems like things have been going smooth with you. You know how Jackson, Michigan is with opening up things and things like that. Did anything during this process discourage you?
I mean, well, you know, they make us as black men, they make us jump through a lot of more hoops than they make white people jump through, you know. So we had to, you know, spend a whole brick of money that if I was white, I wouldn't have to spend.
Right.
So they just, they was on me and my brother back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But thank God we had the money, so when they, thank God for that.
Okay.
But other than that,
No bumps in the roads.
it's always bumps, Keith. Ain't
Nothing discouraged you.
gotta
Nothing
keep
made
on,
you just walk home and sit down on the couch like, I don't
Sometimes I'll
want to
be
do
like,
this
man,
shit no more.
I'm tired of it, sometimes. When you got people remodeling, they don't want to show up to work, I didn't give them all this money, then, but some days better than others,
Okay.
But I've been throwing parties and concerts and stuff so long, I kind of know the business, I know how it is, So
Okay.
I'm with it for the long run now,
Go ahead, you good. This is more voice stream than it is video. Just YouTube. You can cut that out. But anyway, so you tell me, do you get discouraged with pushing your strand and music? Like you're like doubling up on yourself.
Man, hell yeah. I ain't gonna hold you up. Hell yeah, it ain't easy. It ain't for the faint-hearted. It ain't for everybody.
Sure, like.
But the thing is, though, you gotta have faith in yourself. You gotta believe in yourself, and you gotta feel like you are in your calling and doing that you're in your niche. You know what I'm saying? So for me, there is no other option. You know what I'm saying?
I'm only cracking up because I got to say this. I thought you were a light-skinned man.
Say for real, huh?
From the pictures, I didn't see it. So listen.
He tells us to say for real.
It's not even about that. When I ran in here, because I was running late, I ran in here, I seen him in the green. And I'm like, fireman, you here? He laughing and stuff like I'm here.
Bro,
it wasn't even him.
He's like, fire who?
Look, he ain't say, he just said, shit, I'm here. I'm like, so when I came in here, I'm looking at him, he like, I'm like, oh, wrong person. But yeah, so you are doubling up on yourself. And you don't feel any pressure, discouragement. It's not days you want to give up.
I mean, it's, it got its ups and downs like with anything. Like some days, I'm like, damn, I'm the captain of the ship. I'm rolling.
Yeah.
Other days, I'm like, damn, why the fuck am I doing this? Other days, I'm like,
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It's ups and downs with everything,
How did you come about your own strand? What
That's
made you
life,
want to have your own strand of weed?
That's a long story, you know what I'm saying? It happened by accident, you know what I'm saying? It kind of fell into my lap, you know what I'm saying? And you're right, it was divine order.
I'm just mad we can't, but we'll showcase the video of your strand that you have as it's growing, which looks very beautiful.
We need to roll some of that shit up.
Come on, yes, where wood at? Let's try some of this Rico sherbet, y'all. First of all, I'm about to smell it.
Let me get a couple on, bro.
For sure.
What they cost, bro?
Let me smell it. Let's see what this about.
There you go. I can't put no ticket on you, man.
We're going to have to pay some of that business, man.
Okay.
For sure. Bless you, brother.
Yeah, sure.
All right,
Get something to roll
y'all.
some shit
Cameraman,
up.
we need to get a cloak.
You got
We
something
got
to
a
roll up,
wood.
cameraman?
Who the coldest roller in the house? Who the coldest
Look, you
roller?
see, he's smoking. Look, he's smoking on his own.
I see you.
Roll that shit up, then.
For sure.
Yes, you guys.
You got to
So,
support black businesses.
yes, we do. Speaking of supporting black businesses, Crocs That Shop. I have on some today.
You can.
Yeah, she made these for me personally. I hate Crocs, by the way. I never wear them, but to support a black business, I will always. So this is Crocs That Shop. Crocs That Rocks. Sorry. I don't know why I said shop. Crocs That Rocks. They're by Chanel. And she'll be in here next week to discuss those as well.
Hey, Key, I'm going to have my first daughter, me and my wife.
Oh my God, congratulations.
May 3rd.
May 3rd. I don't ever see her like that, but congratulate a little girl, Lo.
Yeah, I got 5
What
boys.
you gonna do with a little girl?
I don't know.
You about to spoil her crazy, Lord. So tell me, I need to know. What is the vibe like in the studio when you go in to drop your track? Because I know you do a lot. You are R&B basically, right?
Yeah,
You
I
would
mean,
consider yourself a rap? Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I do. For the record, if I have an idea to rap, I rap. I started off rapping. So,
Okay.
I mean, you produce it all, though, right?
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, he's Grammy nominated. Like,
Yeah,
first
I
of
know,
all,
I know.
look, this is a Grammy nominated artist, a producer right here. So I'm feeling good. I'm sorry. I woke up this morning like I have a Grammy-nominated producer coming on Cocktails and Conversation, and he didn't even give me no hassle to come on here.
Oh no.
He was like, "I'm coming. I'm coming. No hassle, no nothing." Usually, I gotta go through hoops and hurdles to get my big ones. Like I do, but it's okay. I love him and I appreciate him for coming. So, what is the vibe like in the studio for you?
You talking about by myself?
Yeah, when you get in the studio by yourself and you about to write a hook, what's that vibe like? Cause you got wonderful. Just by the way, the hooks that you drop. Like when you do a person's hook, it's like stuck in my head. Like that Get Mine. I really love that track.
Oh wow!
And then I don't know if this one is old, the one with Bezo. I
Wow,
love
I've been
that.
getting that a lot too.
I love that hook. Is it
very
old?
old.
It's the
old.
one.
Yeah, that is old one there.
Yeah.
When
But
you
it still
look
is
you
a good
up,
hook though, bro. It is, man.
when you look
I
it
didn't know
up.
you done that one.
Yeah.
Oh, you heard? Oh, because that's the one I was using for the
Yeah.
flyer.
Yeah.
But it pops up on Facebook when you type the music to do the flyer, and it has a fire sign by it.
Wow, that's crazy.
So that means it's getting used.
Yeah,
So I don't know, I love that hook. I love the hooks that you bring. Like you really are good at what you do.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
So when you come up with these hooks, do you just hear the beat and you just like, how does that come about? How do you make a hook? Let's be, how do you make a hook?
I'm a viber, so and I understand language is in any language is just blah 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 blah. We have the meaning to the way the word is pronounced. We make the meaning to how they're spelled. I understand all of that, so I go in with I go in and just vibe. I don't even say where. I sometimes say, I didn't need it for that. Whatever I'm feeling, and then I go back. If I'm feeling the way that it's, if I love the way that it sounds, I go back and then I write from my mumbles. You know how they say mumble rap. You know what I'm saying? Some people leave it, but I go back and write from that pretty much.
What, Eastside? What you doing here today? So you just gonna pop up? He was here last week, y'all. He acted a fool.
Word.
So tell me, cause that just threw me off. What is your vibe like? I'm gonna come back. What is your vibe like in the
Hey,
studio?
you know what's funny? I was in the studio that one night, so I got to watch him create. That shit was amazing.
You was with him?
Thank you.
So you guys know each other?
Yeah.
Oh.
But yeah, so my shit like old school. It's like written. Well, nowadays we writing this shit in our phones on the notes and shit.
Yeah,
But,
no,
sometimes I go in there with a notebook and shit. But I see the way y'all do it, man. That shit live, man.
Man, appreciate
For real, for real.
Yes, sir.
All right, so
amazing.
I'm here with 3 black men. Let's get into the family sector of it. How do you guys handle business and family? How do you separate the two? Let's start with you, Lo.
My business is hard, man. But I ain't gonna even lie to everybody. My wife made me. She pushed me to do everything I'm doing.
Hell yeah.
Everything I get, I owe to her. Everything.
Shout out to her. His wife is like family
she
to
pushed
me.
me to do everything, man. Stop fucking all that money up. Stop doing this. Do this and do that. So she pushed me to to get a whole lot of shit I get, house, all that shit. She pushed me to it. But for her, I still just been out just
Ain't nothing like a strong black woman.
Detroit, I'm done fucking. As long as the money coming in is in, But she's thinking long term. I'm
Most
not.
definitely. Yeah.
How
I'm thinking today.
Right.
But yeah, she made me grow up. That's for damn sure.
How about you, Dre?
Same thing. I have 2 kids. I have a junior, Dre, and a daughter, Kayla. They push me to be
family to be great,
to go farther and to be great, most definitely. And I'm just now reevaluating how to integrate it into teaching them what I know, because this is all I know. You know what I mean? So now it's like, no, I have to find the time to teach them music. Whether my daughter, she loves the piano, she's learning how to play the piano. My son is actually a rapper too.
Okay.
So just getting them
Family business.
in position is a dope thing, and it's a dope feeling that they appreciate me as a father to
Okay, so I
carry
see you
that.
talking about your kids. Are you in a relationship? Not to get personal.
No.
So you are single. This man is single, y'all. What about you?
I need you to zoom in on that.
This Grammy nominated man is single, y'all.
Oh, they should be all in your inbox and shit.
Listen, that's what I like that. Be in my deal.
Family is my everything. It push me to finish. So everything I do, everything I start, I finish now. Because this is the era of completion. So,
Exactly.
Right.
so my family pushed me to keep me going and keep me motivated. Because at the end of the day, every day I gotta come home.
You got to come home.
Period.
This man says he has to come home. At the end of the day, are you in a relationship?
Oh, I'm mad.
You married? Yes.
He mad.
Yeah.
Not
I'm mad. You know what I'm saying?
Since we speaking of marriage, tell me, how do you guys know when y'all find that one? Like, how do you know when this is the one? Everything is done. I don't want no more. None of that. How do you know?
Mine's pushed me more to be great. You know what I'm saying? So, mine wanted more for me. Mine seen it more for me than I seen myself. I didn't see it. You know? So
That's beautiful.
that was a plus right there,
No, fact.
Somebody seeing more,
Just her
Yeah.
believing in you and
Yeah,
knowing that you
believing
could
in-
be better
Yeah,
made you
somebody
know that
believing
this
you
is my
gonna keep
wife.
No, facts.
That's for sure. It's hard to find out these days,
No.
It really is. And you know, because in a dime with such a dime of a dozen, you
Yeah.
know it's only that one silver dollar.
Man, you better say it.
What about you? How did you know that your wife was the one for you?
She awoken something else in me. You know what I'm saying? She helped me channel my energy.
Exactly.
Do y'all hear this, ladies? These men said that their woman believed in them,
Shit, man made me.
made them what they are today. Do you hear me? So, ladies, don't discourage your guy. Be there for him.
You gotta be
Support
there for
him and what he do.
Even-
Believe
even
in
when he
his
at
dreams.
worst. Believe in it.
Even when he at his
Push it.
worst.
Yeah, don't take off running on him. A lot of them do that when the money and all that gone.
So tell us when is the opening of the club?
March 26th. Yeah.
March 26th in Jackson, Michigan. What time?
9 to 3 in the morning.
9 to 3. Is this a birthday bash or is this a grand opening?
It's the biggest party in Michigan.
Hey.
Plus the grand opening.
Wait.
So is it gonna be a block party this
Come
year?
on, man. I got 2 floors. It's gonna be real nice, smooth. Probably not this year. I'm gonna be gone that whole month anyway.
Okay, so you're not gonna do the block party. He always tell them about the block party you throw.
Oh, I've been throwing it on Illinois Street here in Detroit, Michigan for over 12 years. It's been like the biggest thing on the east side. Everybody know about it.
No.
All right,
This
Drake.
year, I don't think I'm gonna be able to do it this year.
Not this year with all the club and drove you crazy.
Then I got, I'm gonna be gone a lot that money.
Okay. So you tell me, what do you got coming? I mean, not coming up. Forget me. What advice do you have to any up and coming artists?
Keep going. Keep going. What I learned was that the trials and the tribulations are for you. So never try to neglect that. But when you do run across an obstacle, look at it as an opportunity for you to grow as a person. What can you get from this? What can you get from this obstacle? This is the biggest thing I've encountered. Man, I wish this didn't happen. I wish this was like this. I wish it was like that. But we have to face reality. If something is what it is, then it is what it is. Your energy needs to go towards what can I learn from this? How can I build my skill set? Because problems, they're gonna come. So your objective is to build your skill set. Build your skill set, accept what is, understand what you can learn from it, evaluate yourself, and keep moving. And keep moving, because when you if you let up or if you stop, then you don't have the shot. Period. It's just over. You know what I'm saying?
I would have asked you what made you want to become a club owner, but you threw so many banging parties. It's almost like I already know the answer to that. This man got so many brothers. that he have security.
I'm gonna tell you why I want to come to the club.
Okay, tell us why. Let me stop talking because I'm talking too much.
I know I ain't want to work for nobody ever, right? So I want to create my own job. You know, 'cause, you know, I'm old. Working for them, that's not even an option. You know, I came too far. You know, so I want to create my own job. Like I said, my wife be on my back about, hold on, you know. I got some houses and all that shit and all that, but, you know, but we need something to do. You know what I'm saying? So I want to create my own job. You know, so that's, you know, the club opportunity came. I'm like, man, let's get it, bro. We bought the motherfucker, and, you know, that's our job now, you know?
Okay.
Shit. And we good at it.
Just one more quick question because I know you got to get up out of here. The transition from lives to you, transitions from coming from where you come from and to starting a business. How was that for you? Transitioning over to owning houses, to having a club in your name, getting a liquor license, which we all know how much a liquor license costs.
Whoa.
Please tell me, how did you decide you wanted this transition in life?
It was different business than what I'm used for. You know, I'm from the east side, Detroit.
Okay.
I'm used to take care of business in the streets. You know, we take care of business and we word and shake hands. You know, it's different when you in that, you know, there when you got to deal with them white people, man. You know, it's a different ball game. Business is business, but it's a whole different kind of business. How you got to, you know, conduct yourself and carry your shit. You know.
So how did you transition over though? How did you just say, okay, I know how I'm going to talk this talk and walk this walk?
Well, you know,
well, no, I'm not going to ask you how did you transition. Was the transition hard for you?
Not really, because I know how to adapt to my environment. You put me anywhere in the world, I'm going to know how to adapt and hustle right there, because I got to eat. I'm not, you know, I'm not going to be out there with nothing. I'm not one of them persons that's going to accept anything. I'm going to keep pushing with anything I do.
Okay.
If I'm out there selling white tees on the shirt, I'm trying to push it far as I can push it to. Whatever I'm trying to do, I'm trying to go higher, you know. If I'm making $5 one day, I want to make 10 tomorrow, you know. So, you know, I'm going to push myself with anything I'm doing, you know.
Okay.
You know,
and that was wonderful.
You know, ain't no quitter in my blood, period, you know.
And you do succeed at everything that you almost do.
I try.
But you do though. I can give that to you. Everything that you set out to do,
then I got my family that they gotta be taken care of. It ain't about me no more. I'm old and they gotta have everything they do. They used to live in a certain kind of way, and I don't want to take that from them. You know?
No, facts.
So I gotta stay working.
Facts.
Yeah.
And what about you? When did you wake up and say, you know what? I want to produce. I want to write. I want to do music.
I was doing it majority of my life, but I was just really uncomfortable at one time, and I just felt like something was just not right. I wasn't aligning with things wasn't like just with me, and I was like, it's something ain't right. And I was just like, you know what? Because I mean, of course, I played in church my whole entire life.
Okay, so you started out in the church.
Started off in the church, which was a blessing for me to learn music theory, learn soul, learn jazz, learn just all these different things. But I actually was in church, playing the organ, just uncomfortable, getting paid a great salary for coming. But it was just like, oh man, it's something else. You know what I'm saying? So it was just a urgency for me at a particular time to move toward this, because I knew that I could help more people. And then when I was in the church, it's like we sing in other people's songs, and I love to sing, and I love to praise God. We acknowledge God. Thank God for everything.
Thank God for everything.
But I knew that it was a calling to be a light in the dark too, for me. Like not just be in the church, because it was just it was like all of my friends who were in the streets. All of my friends got different issues and problems and all this. This is one myself.
Oh,
It's lit. I would say it's lit. Okay.
It's lit.
It's lit. It is lit.
We can smoke on your.
Yes, this is YouTube want to ask me to start putting videos up. I did mine audio.
Let's go.
So tell me. Now you. How did you transition from? Well, I don't even know where you come from, so I can't say. How did you transition though?
Southwest Detroit, number streets. Went to college at Michigan State.
College.
Was always around the game. So naturally, when I got to college, I found out, what weed went for up there versus what it went for in the city. And then I got out there and started campaigning. And then from there, to be truthful, I just never looked back, I ain't gonna hold you up, man. Everything I got came from weed, Everything I got came from...
Let's talk about mental health. I hit that. Look, let's talk about mental health really quick because he tapped into that. And I really want to talk about that. I've never got a chance to talk about mental health because I never had people open enough to want to talk about that. Especially in the industry that you're in and you're in too. How are you keeping sane?
Seeking knowledge, pretty much seeking understanding of the actual human brain, because we are humans, and I just believe that we should understand, because the shit been going on for how many ever years the world been going on. Now you found. So there is some type of understanding that we can gain from doctors, psychologists.
Any shout outs? Any?
Shout out to Mr. B&B, Mr. B&B Records. Shout out to Carla, my baby.
My baby too.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Workshop. Shout out to Shay Pope. Shout out to the entire world. Let's get better, people, okay? Let's do better. Just a little better. Okay? Shout out to the people that's just grinding, doing their thing, working, hustling, entrepreneurs, everybody. I just want to uplift you and encourage you to keep going. Shout out to Lou. Shout out to King Lou right here next to me.
He'll be on the show soon.
Yes, yes.
Yes, sir.
Shout out to you.
Thank you.
For being so beautiful.
Oh,
and being so entrepreneurial.
I'm trying.
I make up my own words. Yeah, shout out to you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, shout out to Rico. Yeah, okay.
Brought us this fire, had us in here.
So I can smoke this and I'll be okay?
And A1.
He said he had a bad experience.
I still say A1.
What was that experience? Well, you said it was with some edibles.
That was some edibles, right?
Edibles. Long story short, was on tour and I didn't have no cognac because cognac is my shit. You know what I'm saying? No cognac. Somebody pull up like, hey man, I got the edibles, man. I was like, I need to loosen up. We on a college tour, black college tour. All the kids looking at you like this. You know what I'm saying? So then I was like, yeah, just let me loosen up a little bit. That's cool. He gave me popcorn weed. I forgot that it was popcorn weed. I was hungry. I ate the whole bag.
You ate the whole bag?
And Peanut, Mr. B&B said this is the best performance I've ever had in my life. I was like, what? Listen, I thought everything was against me. Everybody was against me. I just got paranoid, running down the street saying that I was Martin Luther King.
Oh, you acting like a Libra.
Listen, this was incredibly insane. And I was like, but I was going in and out. You know what I'm saying? I was high for like 6 days, pretty much.
Oh my God.
I was high for 6 days.
That was some good ass popcorn. Where you get it from?
Popcorn weed. Listen. You
need to bring that back.
Listen, no, it was a whole big ass bag like this, and I forgot that it was weed. I was hungry, ate the whole shit, but yeah, let Mr. B&B tell you the story because he gonna tell you the whole thing.
We had him on the show too.
Yeah,
was you at the industry fest?
Yeah, downtown.
Yes, yeah. I was there. We got a lot of footage and commentary. We was there from 12 to 11 at night. Mo, you will never forget that, will you? Tell me any shout outs, any goodbyes before we end this episode because it was a great one.
Shout out to Instagram Montana. Shout outs to Elroy Beats, King SWC, and all my family and friends worldwide.
Period. All right. That was another great episode of Cocktails and Conversations, and we're out.